we're at 25 properties closed and pending this year. So we're on pace to do, almost 50. 10 of those came directly from Google, and 7 of those were listings. 70% of the Google calls we're getting are basically come list me calls. They're not talking to another agent. I'm walking in there with the mindset, hey, this is my listing, because they're not shopping. A lot of them are from out of town. We do a lot of estate sales. The executor typically lives out of the area. They're going on Google from one or more states away. Hey, best realtor, Salisbury, Maryland. They're finding us. They're making that call. We're setting the appointment. And in a lot of cases, that home's on the market within a week or two. And usually within a month, it's sold. And what you all do basically takes getting a Google My Business page or placement on Google and puts it on steroids. And I realized, hey, I'm going to take the time to do this, knowing that down the line, it's going to leverage us to grow. It's critical. The cliche list to last is as true as ever, and that will always be the case. I am primarily a listing agent. My skill set lends itself to working with sellers. It's the best way to buy back your time to scale a business. You guys, you're doing the heavy lifting, and the few things that you ask us to do that really helps us leverage it further are very simple and don't take much time. When we're at a property, taking a few pictures and doing an update, hitting the promote. And I know that's all on the back end. First few times it was kind of a pain, but now it became second nature. Just so you do anything often enough. Basics are get reviews, respond to every review, responding to a review. Gee, that's, it's not only polite, but it's common sense. Getting reviews on Google, just lends credibility when, even if, your client's best friend that you just sold their house and they're thrilled with your service and they find out that their best friend is selling their house, they're going to say, hey, call this agent. Yeah, that has credibility, but the first thing they're going to do is they're going to go on Google and check you out. Just validates what they already want to know. And if it's not a strong Google presence, plenty of reviews, then they may question their friend's guidance and may look for option B. We don't want to be option B. We want to be the only option. As far as getting reviews, that was one major benefit of your company. We were pretty good at getting them, but beyond a couple requests, maybe a quick text message, we kind of let it drop. As far as the increase in the number of reviews we're getting, the so-called conversion on it, we threw that back at you guys. You are probably getting reviews for us at 2 to 3 times the rate that I was myself. And that is something I don't have to spend time doing. We just upload it to a spreadsheet. Like you all say, Google's a data eating machine. All we got to do is feed it and we get rewarded. And so you're one of a kind. The value is tremendous. I've helped, I think we're on probably 5 agents across the country that have contacted me, and I walk them through it and say, hey, you need to get with these guys because they have it dialed in and they're going to grow your business. In fact, I got another message this morning. I know an agent in Pennsylvania that we're in the same Facebook marketing group, and somehow she caught wind of that we were having success on Google, and we had that conversation, and I gave him y'all's name as of this morning. As time goes on, Google placements gotta become more and more important. That is where not only do home buyers and sellers, they 90+%, we're probably pushing 98% now, start their search online before they even ask for a recommendation from a friend. When your name is already in their head and then it gets mentioned elsewhere, they're not looking any further. The search is ended. The organic results are getting smaller and smaller. The sponsored ads are getting bigger and bigger. And, you all are on top of the changes within Google and what they want to please the consumer. And it's just going to become a more critical part of an agent gaining new business. But I consider just business strictly from search engines and Google specifically to be another major pillar.